I mean, we all saw this coming, right? PC Gamer headliner reads, 16 days after Highguard's launch, the studio has laid off most of the staff. You really cannot make this up. I mean, I want to say I'm surprised. I'm not surprised because I knew it, you knew it, your grandma knew it. This game is not really going to survive. Alright, so Highguard came out a couple weeks ago, and it hit the record high in the first few hours of the game, and then slowly proceeded to just keep getting lower and lower until it's like at 2,000, 3,000 players or something right now. So yeah, that's probably not too sustainable. But we can officially say that this is now officially dubbed as Concord 2. This is a literal certified Concord moment. Now, they're not taking the game off. They're not shutting it down. They're moving it to a different, core group that's going to look over the game and keep working on it, I guess. But I really don't see what the point is in just keeping the game alive just for, 2,000 people. That's not very sustainable for a company to just keep doing that, especially if for a live service game, that is especially not sustainable at all. Looking back at this PC Gamer interview, the sudden layoff seemed to contradict the expectations for Highguard that lead designer Mohammed Alavi expressed to PC Gamer in an interview shortly before launch. Honestly, we don't need player counts to be super huge in order to be successful, Alavi said at the time. What we're really hoping for is a core group of fans that love us, that will allow us to grow. So that's interesting. Interesting that you said that, Mr. Alavi. We don't need player counts to be super huge in order to be successful. I would really like to know what his definition of successful is, because I would say 2,000 concurrent players is not very successful. It's once again, you see it with Destiny, right? You see with Destiny, it's all with Concord. There's these huge companies that are just making these soulless projects where the devs don't have freedom to really do anything, and they're pushing microtransactions. They're just trying to trend chase and do all this kind of crap, and then it just flops. It's dead on arrival practically. Highguard was 100%. It was literally dead on arrival. We were joking about it. The day one that trailer dropped, Jeff Keighley said, "Hey, I got one more thing for you. Here you go." I love this game, by the way. When he said that, right? And then we saw that trailer. Everyone was like, "Wow, that looks like a game. That's a game." Yep. It has graphics. It looks like it has controls. Yep. Looks like a game. And the we had radio silence on from the time that game was announced to the release, right? They talked about it maybe a day or two before it came out. They dropped a trailer or something, but that's not enough. We gotta stop. Okay, here's what we gotta do. Here's what the gaming industry needs to do. They got to stop. They have to stop shadow dropping games, big games like that are live service. It's different when you for example, a really good example is Oblivion Remastered. A single player game that is a remake. It's a remaster, but it feels more like a remake. A game like that, shadow dropping, is perfectly fine. That's a huge surprise. People are going to love that. And people did. But if you do a live service game, and you need to, with live service games, you just need to beta test them. You need to test them. You need to put them out in the public a little bit so people can get a feel for them, and you can see that if you actually have something good on your hands here. For example, if Marathon did not, honestly, if they didn't make that closed alpha open, if they didn't make that a public thing for everyone to see, I don't think Marathon would be in the great place, the incredible place that it is currently in right now. The game hasn't come out yet, but it is looking really good, and they've touched up on the game a ton. I think it's going to be amazing. I hope I don't eat my own words. This is Wildlight Entertainment, the people who made Highguard. This is their statement on X. Today we made an incredibly difficult decision to part ways with a number of our team members, while keeping a core group of developers to continue innovating on and supporting the game. We're proud of the team, talent, and the product we've created together. We're also grateful for players who gave the game a shot, and those who continue to be a part of our community. Yeah, so there's a bunch, the classic corporate slop, kind of trying to spin it in a positive way, right? Again, I don't know. They say they're going to keep a core group of developers to continue working on the game. They should just cut it. Just cut it and work on something else. That's what I think they should do. I mean, honestly, their studio is probably already in the ground at this point. If they have to cut off a bunch of developers like that is so crazy. I can't believe we are literally experiencing Concord 2. This is insane. Not even 2 years later, we are experiencing Concord 2. That is incredible work. Sony must have been behind this. They had to have, surely. Well, potentially we might see a Concord 3 with Marathon, though I really don't think so. I honestly don't. A lot of the Marathon is getting a lot of hype. It truly is, and I never thought it would, but it is getting a lot of hype, and so I'm very excited for it. Very excited to play it. And just looking back at this interview that Alavi, we don't need player counts to be super huge in order to be successful. Like, brother, quit lying to yourself. Holy cow. Like, that is the most, glass house statement I've ever heard someone say. Like, that is so ignorant. Like, you gotta listen to your devs. You gotta stop just chasing the money so hard. If you make good games, I mean, it's just a rule. If that has been time and time proved again. Expedition 33, Hollow Knight, Silk Song, all of these indie things, Arc Raiders, right? If you make a good game, and you work on the game, and you put passion into the game, the money will come. It'll come there, right? Anyways, that's it. Just a little short video talking about Highguard. I plan to be doing some more, kind of just covering gaming news as stuff kind of happens. This one was, it was very much expected. I was very, I was just waiting for this to happen. I was literally like, oh, it's been a couple weeks. I wonder how Highguard's doing. And then, lo and behold, we get the tweet drop, right, that people got laid off. Again, so I mean, I feel sorry for the people who got laid off, but I don't know. You just hate to see it. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Be sure to like and subscribe to see more video game content. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!